Let's get one thing straight from the beginning. You're not special because you're struggling. You're not owed anything because life is hard. You're not entitled to success just because you want it badly. Nobody cares. And once you realize that, you unlock the most powerful version of yourself. We live in a world obsessed with comfort. Everyone wants to be seen. Everyone wants to be understood. But here's the harsh reality. The world doesn't owe you sympathy. It rewards execution. You were tired today. You're dealing with anxiety. Your parents didn't believe in you. Your job drains your soul. Your dreams feel far away. Welcome to the club. Billions of people are going through pain right now. Some will make it, some won't. What's the difference? Not talent, not luck, relentless work, ruthless discipline, mental toughness. It's not pretty, it's not Instagram worthy, but it's real. Nobody's coming to save you, and that's your greatest advantage. Every time you complain, you're giving your power away. You're telling the world, I'm a victim, feel sorry for me, please fix it for me. But the world doesn't operate on feelings, it operates on results. You can post a tweet about how tired you are. You can vent to your friends about how unfair life is. You can cry about how you were underestimated. And guess what? Nobody cares. Because complaining doesn't build. Only action does. You think millionaires weren't exhausted when they were grinding at midnight? You think successful athletes didn't wake up sore, bruised, and doubted? They felt it all. They just didn't stop. Stop waiting to feel motivated. Motivation is a wave. Discipline is the engine. You won't feel inspired every day. You won't feel strong every morning. You won't feel focused all the time. But discipline doesn't care how you feel. Discipline shows up, rain or shine, because discipline has one mission: win. If you only work when it feels good, you'll never get anywhere. You have to be the person who trains when nobody's watching, who works when it's not fun, who gets up after getting hit, again and again and again. That's the difference between a dreamer and a doer. Life will punch you in the face. It will knock the wind out of you. It will break your heart, test your limits, and mock your dreams. Good. Pain is fuel. Use it. Use the betrayal. Use the failure. Use the rejection. Use the nights you cried alone. Let it sharpen you. Let it harden you. Let it mold you into something so unbreakable, the world has no choice but to notice. You don't get strong from ease. You get strong from adversity. Diamonds are formed under pressure. So stop avoiding the pain. Turn it into power. You only get one shot at this life. No rewinds, no second takes, no shortcuts. Every excuse you make steals time. Every wasted hour steals potential. Every distraction buries your greatness a little deeper. You don't need approval. You don't need a lucky break. You don't need everyone to believe in you. You just need to get to work. You owe it to the younger version of yourself who dreamed without limits. You owe it to the future version of yourself who's counting on you not to quit. You owe it to the people who believe in you, even if that's just one person. But most of all, you owe it to yourself to rise, to push, to break limits, to evolve. Everybody has ideas. Everybody has dreams. Everybody talks big, but ideas don't win. Execution wins. Success doesn't care what you plan to do. It cares what you actually do. You say you want to start a business, then build it. You say you want to get fit, then show up at 5 a.m. and suffer for it. You say you want to break the cycle for your family, then outwork every excuse that's ever haunted your bloodline. Ideas are cheap. Execution is everything. Losers dream. Winners do. Just because you were born doesn't mean you're owed a great life. Just because you want it bad doesn't mean you'll have it. The universe doesn't hand out rewards for wanting. It hands out rewards for grinding through hell for years. In silence, in pain, with zero applause, you are not owed greatness. You earn it with discipline, sacrifice, and obsession. Every second you waste thinking you're owed something is a second someone else is outworking you in silence. And one day, their work will speak louder than your words ever could. Comfort is the enemy. Comfort is a slow death. Comfort tells you, it's okay to rest a little longer. It's okay to take today off. You've done enough. Number, you haven't. You have more in you, but you'll never find it inside your comfort zone. You want to grow? Then get uncomfortable. Wake up earlier. Train harder. Cut the noise. Leave toxic people behind. Because greatness is not found in easy. It's found in discipline through discomfort. They'll call you crazy. They'll say you're doing too much. They'll laugh at your grind. Good, because obsession scares average people. But you're not here to be average. You're here to be legendary. You're here to wake up with purpose and go to sleep with progress. You're here to make your last name mean something. You're here to make sure your story doesn't end with excuses, but with impact. Obsession isn't a weakness. It's a weapon. Use it. There will be days you want to quit. There will be days nothing makes sense. There will be days you question everything. But remember this, quitting won't bring you peace. Only progress will. Pain will visit. But pain is temporary. Weakness will whisper. But you are stronger than your thoughts. The goal isn't to avoid pain. The goal is to become the kind of person who can't be broken by it. You're not building muscle. You're not just building skills. You're building a mindset that says, no matter what, I don't stop. You keep going when you're tired. You keep going when nobody believes in you. You keep going when the fire inside you is the only thing left burning. There will be years when it feels like nothing is happening. You'll be working in silence, grinding in the dark, no recognition, no applause, no results, just discipline, representatives, rejection, setbacks. These are your silent years, and they matter more than anything. Because that's when you're becoming dangerous. When you're building things nobody can see yet. When you're stacking wins that haven't shown up on the scoreboard yet. Don't quit during the silent years. That's where warriors are made. While others chase quick dopamine hits, you're building a legacy brick by brick. Alone, quietly, brutally. And one day, the world will ask you, where did you come from? You'll say, I never left. I just never quit. The reason most people fail? They leave themselves a way out, a backup plan, a safety net, a just in case. But when you leave an escape route, you will always use it. Burn the bridges. Delete the plan B. Cut the excuses at the root. Decide, this is it. This is the only path. I win or I die on this hill. When you commit like that, your brain rewires. You move differently. You think differently. Suddenly, survival mode kicks in, and greatness is born. The most dangerous person in the room? The one who has nothing to fall back on and refuses to fall. If you want to level up, you have to bury who you used to be. That soft version of you, the one who made excuses, the one who waited for motivation, the one who blamed the world. He has to die. You can't take him with you into the next chapter. You can't carry weakness into battle. You can't evolve while clinging to comfort. Kill the old self. Mourn him, then move on. Because the next version of you, he's focused. He's dangerous. He doesn't ask for permission. He builds empires. You weren't born just to pay bills and fade out. There's a reason you feel that fire in your chest, that itch, that voice that says you're meant for more. You were not designed for mediocrity. You are not built to blend in. You are here to leave a mark so deep they feel your presence long after you're gone. But that will never happen if you keep playing small. Stop being humble in rooms that need your dominance. Stop hiding behind potential. Start showing results. Work until your name is a problem in rooms you've never entered. Until your discipline echoes louder than their doubts. Until they have no choice but to remember who you are. We live in a world addicted to attention, clicks, views, likes, followers. But what happens when the screen goes black? When your voice is silenced? When your time is up? What's left? Not followers, not flexes, not viral moments. Legacy. Your legacy is built in the dark, in the quiet hours when no one is watching, in how you show up when it's hard, in the lives you impact, in the example you leave behind. So forget chasing clout. Build a life that echoes after you're gone. Because in the end, nobody cares how popular you were. Only what you stood for. Only who you helped. Only what you built. You will never change what you refuse to confront. If your life is falling apart, own that. If you're weak, admit it. If you've been lazy, distracted, addicted, entitled, call it out. Speak the truth, even when it hurts. Because truth is your first weapon. You can't build a fortress on lies. You can't heal with denial. Radical self-honesty is brutal. It will make you sick to your stomach. But it's the only doorway to power. You want a better life? Then stop sugarcoating the version you're living now. Stand in the mirror, say the hard things, and then say, "This ends with me." Yes, you've been through hell. Maybe life hit you harder than most. Maybe your parents failed you. Maybe you were broken before you had a chance. But listen closely. You are not a victim. The second you wear the victim label, you hand the world your power. You trade your future for a story. You settle for pity instead of progress. Nobody's coming to save you. And that's not a tragedy. That's your awakening. Because now you know, the only one who can rebuild you is you. Not tomorrow. Not when life is fair. Now the richest people on earth don't hoard money. They hoard time. Because time is the one currency you can't earn back. Once it's gone forever. Every scroll, every binge, every wasted hour, you're trading your destiny for distraction. Track your time like your life depends on it, because it does. Turn off the noise. Say no to useless invitations. Wake up earlier than your excuses. Guard your time like your future depends on it, because it does. You want to master life? Start by mastering your minutes. The real war isn't out there. It's in here, inside your mind. The voice that says, "You're not good enough. You'll fail like last time." Who do you think you are? Kill that voice. Destroy it. Starve it. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you win. Every time you show up when you don't feel like it, you win. Every time you push through pain, you win. You are at war with your lesser self, and you are not losing anymore. You're done living small. You're done shrinking to fit in. You're done being at war with your own greatness. This is where it ends, and where everything begins. The excuses die here. The old identity dies here. The version of you that hesitated, that waited, that begged for permission is gone. You are no longer a follower. You are no longer a victim. You are no longer waiting to be chosen. You are choosing yourself. No more softness, no more weakness, only precision, only purpose, only power. The final form isn't just physical, it's mental, emotional, spiritual. You become a weapon of will, a force that moves with intention, a mind that cannot be manipulated, a soul on fire with purpose. From this moment on, you don't shrink, you don't stall, you don't fold, you dominate, because you've been broken, you've been ignored, you've been forgotten, but you didn't die, you rebuilt, and now you're unstoppable. You're still here? Good. That means you're not like them. They already clicked away, back to the noise, back to comfort, back to average. But not you. You stayed, you listened, you felt it. Now you know the truth. The world isn't held up by the gifted. It's held up by the obsessed, those who kept showing up, those who turned pain into fuel, those who smiled while bleeding. And now you stand at the edge. One final step. Do you return to who you were or become everything you were meant to be? The wolves are watching, the world is waiting, and the clock is ticking. The only question is, who will you become when nobody's watching? A single candle burning in darkness. It flickers. It almost dies, then flares back to life.